Hi everyone, I'm Stephen Downs, and I'm going to do something a little bit different here for the moment, or for today. Um, I'm at the point in the Ethics, Analytics, and Duty of Care course where I'm talking about AI tools and algorithms, and as you can see here, I've got a bunch of stuff set up and ready to go. These are my raw notes, and that's the first phase in my processing. And then what I do is I take these and I turn them into slides. And a lot of creative work gets done when I turn them into slides. A lot of the form fills out, and then I do the audio production, the audio video production, where I present the slides. And so then I'm basically working from my notes, talking off the top of my head. I'll pull quite a few quotes from the slides, and those quotes from the slides are actually quotes from my source material. I've got a lot of stuff from Wikipedia here, but also some other stuff as well. So I have to be careful, not to quote without attribution and all of that. And I should be better at that than I actually am. But anyhow. But I'm doing something different today. I looked at this list of frameworks, and it's the same list twice here with different sources. And I keyed in on this description of TensorFlow. And here's the description of TensorFlow. Now it's really short, but it said JavaScript library. And I thought, oh, that's for me. Because there aren't really AI libraries in Perl. I suppose there are in theory, but practice not so much. Most of the work's being done in Python. I'm not really a fan of Python for a variety of reasons. But I do like JavaScript. I've done a lot of work in JavaScript, so okay. So, sure. So here's the TensorFlow homepage, and that's what I'll be working from. I have no idea. I have not read past what you're seeing here. I love doing that. So, this is a video for my ethics course. It's also a video in my series, Stephen Follows Instructions, which I've neglected recently because I've been so involved in this course. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is I've got a pretty good sense of what I want to say in the next presentation, where I cover all the different algorithms and such, or some of the algorithms and such. But I think this will help me just give more depth, flavor, and complexity to the things that I want to say. And anyways, it seems unreasonable to talk about the ethics of AI without actually doing some as part of the course. So we're just going to be playing with this at the toy level. I'm not doing anything serious, but let's play. So, so where do I want to start? So here we have why TensorFlow, easy model building, robust ML production anywhere, powerful experimentation for research. And here are some of the problems that we've seen, right? Beginner, your first neural network, recommender systems, generative adversarial networks. Now, these are in the presentation, but I haven't talked about them so much. And then some of the things that are actually done. So let's start with get started with TensorFlow, and let's see what it says. I wish I could get rid of that thing up at the top. I'm sure it matters a lot, but and yeah, this is kind of weird where I'm in. Oh, how annoying is that already? So maybe let's open this in a new window. Open link in a new tab. Okay, that's maybe a bit better. No, we still got this stupid TensorFlow and Kaggle thing. So I don't know how to fix that. That's not the best introduction, is it? We're constantly getting multiple iterations of this. Help protect the Great Barrier Reef. Now, I'm not saying I don't like the Great Barrier Reef. I'm a fan. But, compartmentalize. Or at least limit it to one, right? So we got two separate... Oh, how annoying is that? Maybe I'll just try doing it like this, opening a new tab. All right, TensorFlow core, we still have this. See tutorials, see the guide. Is that what we got when I tried here? See tutorials, see the guide. Yeah, but with a slightly different background. Isn't that weird? When I open it up here by itself, I get one look, and when I open it up here, I get a different look. Yeah, okay. I love working with technology. So let's stay here. All right. So see tutorials, see the guide for beginners. Let's run the hello world. Okay. Run code now. Try in Google's interactive notebook. Okay. I'm afraid. Copy code sample. So let's copy this. Now this, import this as this is not JavaScript. This is Python. So we're in Python anyways. Run code now. Okay. So here we are. We're running code now. TensorFlow 2, quick start for beginners. Boy, it just pops you into things, doesn't it? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. One cell hidden. Show code. Okay. So this is going to be one of these things like Jupyter notebooks where we have code embedded in a web page here. Now this is all comments, so we're not actually running anything. So, all right. This short introduction uses Keras to load a pre-built data set, build a neural network machine model that classifies images, train this neural network, evaluate the accuracy of the model. Okay, that's a pretty typical workflow. This tutorial is a Google Collaboratory notebook. Python programs are run directly in the browser. A great way to learn and use TensorFlow. All right. So to follow this tutorial, run the notebook in Google Colab by clicking the button at the top of the page. All right. So clicking the button at the top of the page. What button? Let's see if I can read that again. Run the notebook in Google Colab by clicking the button at the top of this page. This button might be what they meant. Might not be what they meant. Okay, plus code allows me to add code. Plus text allows me to add, looks like formatted text. All right. Plus code. Oh. Can I remove code? Can I edit at all? Nothing there. Boy, this is annoying. All right. Okay. Import Tensor into your program to get started. So let's, okay, I see. Plus code. So we'll add the code. No. Oh, and there we go. Now we're running it. All right. Okay. So import tensor. Okay, and then print TensorFlow, and it's printing the output here. Okay, I get that. Just like Jupyter Notebooks, except it's by Google, so it's awkward. Okay, if you're following along in your own development environment, rather than Colab, see the install guide for setting up TensorFlow for development. Make sure you have upgraded to the latest pip to install the TensorFlow 2 package if you are using your own development. Let's just do that. Okay. There's another one of these banners. Install TensorFlow 2. All right. I think I probably have to have Python, don't I? Yeah. Does it say to install Python? No, it doesn't say to install Python, but I need to have Python. I wonder if I have Python. I don't think I do. Huh. Maybe I do. Apps, idle, Python. And then the docs. So, how do I test if I have Python? Let's see now. Run Python on Windows. Okay, started using Python on Windows for beginners. All right, set up your development environment. See why I hate Python? Install Python from the Microsoft Store. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to open up the command shell. That's Windows PowerShell. We just type Python and see what we got. All right, there's Python. So I do have Python in Control Z. All right, so I do have Python. So, okay, I don't need to worry about that then. All right, so download a package. Read the pip install guide. Oh, let's open up this again. La-dee-da-dee-da-da. Or I could just run it. Oh, it's a Jupyter server. Okay. So, okay, we could run a TensorFlow container. We could run in Collab. Right. All right. Run TensorFlow in a Python environment on a Windows desktop. Okay. TensorFlow installation. We got some videos there. Python. Okay, that'll be close enough. Windows 11 is really similar to Windows 10, so okay. All right, computer setup. I know I've got the tool for the job. All right, but yeah, Python. Hardware setup, software setup, Visual Studio IDE. Okay. All right. I think I have that. Let's see, NVIDIA. Whoops, didn't mean to hit enter there. But yeah, there it is. The GeoForce experience. All right, so I have that. I don't like this though. Okay. This is 2021. How I set up my Windows machine for deep learning. Okay. La-di-da. Oh, jeez. I hate Medium. Okay. And it's going to recommend Anaconda, which is a type of Python. How miserable. How miserable is all of this? Isn't it? See, this is why people don't do artificial intelligence. Okay, that's not true. Lots of people do, but you know. All right, install Visual Studio Code. Okay, let's stay with this. All right, so I have Python. I have Visual Studio Code. Let me open Visual Studio Code. It's a lot harder to open stuff. Okay, so let's open, we're going to make a new folder. And we're going to call our folder something. I don't know what. Well, it'll be in code projects because that's where I put all of this stuff. So I'll go here. Oh, do I do that in D? Yeah. Really should do it on E. Everything's a lot faster on E, so maybe I'll create a directory on E. D is the regular hard drive. E is my solid state drive. That's why everything's faster. So new folder, code projects. And now, new folder, AI. Keep it simple. All right, select. All right. Yes, I trust the authors because I am the author. All right. Okay, so let's just move this to the side for now. Okay, we've got it installed. Okay. Okay, so I have Python and I have Visual Studio Code already installed, so that's a bit of a shortcut there. But basically, just go to those websites, download and run the installers, and that'll get you in. Okay. You must also install the Python extension. Okay. Or open VS Code and search for Python in the extensions menu. Okay, so where is the extensions menu? Extensions. View extensions. All right, let's look for Python. Okay, and there's a ton of extensions. And search for Python. I guess just Python. Or Python for VS Code. Or Python extension. We don't know which one. This is by IntelliSense. This is by some guy called Thomas Hacken Townsend. This one says Microsoft. Let's install that. Okay. I assume that's what they meant. But, you know, this is the sort of thing that could be a lot clearer. Like, you know, what Python extension do you mean exactly? Oh. Right, Python by Microsoft. Okay, actually following the link would have helped me. Whoops, I closed my window by accident. Reopen closed tab. All right, let's go back to where I was. Okay, so we must tell VS Code which interpreter to use. We recommend using the most recent version of Python. Once you've installed the Python extension, select a Python 3 interpreter by opening the command palette, Control-Shift-P, and then typing the command Python select interpreter. Okay, so Control-Shift-P, Python select interpreter. There it is. All right. And 3.91 64-bit. I'm pretty sure that's the Python we have. So let's go with that. Did that work? Python select interpreter. That's the only one there is. Okay. The Python extension requires Python to be installed. I thought Python was installed. Okay, let's install Python again. All right, free get. I don't know why it thought it wasn't installed. installing Python again. Downloading. Shouldn't take too long. 6 of 35, 8 of 35, 35 of 35. Installing. You can find these apps in your All Apps list. Okay. So, okay, it should be installed. Alright. See my All Apps list. See there, oh, there it is. Okay. Looking for Python in my All Apps list. I don't like question marks. Okay. MNOP Python 3.9 new. Huh. Idle Python. So it's kind of weird. I have two versions of Python 3.9. But, okay. That's the sort of thing that happens when you're working with Python. So I don't know how to remove the old version. Probably doesn't take up too much space. I hope it doesn't confuse stuff. Alright, so let's close and reopen. Or can I just... Alright, I've installed... Okay, run and debug your Python file. Create an open or create a Python file. Make sure to save it as .py. Okay, text file built in. Create new. Okay, we'll come back to where we were. Where were we? Okay. Print hello world. Try out the Python interpreter. Okay, see again. Look at this. See, they're just saying simply by. Okay, right. So there's two ways we can do this, as always. So here I am in Virtual Studio Code. Let's create a new terminal. All right. So I could. So I just start Python, like Python, and then I type print hello world, and it prints hello world. Or I can create a file called hello.py. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Right, open editors. Okay, new file, hello, whoops, .py. Put in the command there, and now I'll exit here, Control Z, right? Yeah. So now if I just run my hello, no, didn't like that. How about Python hello.py, and that didn't do anything. So how do I run this? Print hello world. Okay. It's not going to tell me how to run it. That's stupid. Why did it have me create the file if I'm not going to run it? So I don't know how to run the Python file. Because it should have printed hello world when I ran it, shouldn't it have? Yeah, it should have printed it. Oh, yeah, let's try this. Hello.py. Yeah, still nothing. Oh, I haven't saved it yet. Control S. All right, let's try it now. Hello.py. There we go. Let's try it the other way. Yeah, okay, now it works. All right. Progress. Install Git optional. I have Git installed. Hello to world tutorial with some Python basics. So, with PowerShell command line. Oh, try that again. Okay. With your PowerShell command line open, enter Python to run the Py3 interpreter. Okay. Where's my... Oh, I closed it, didn't I? Because I thought I wasn't using it anymore. Or do they mean the PowerShell in here? They probably mean the PowerShell in here. All right. Okay. So now we're going to do a slightly more complicated program. All right, so let's... Right, got it. Okay, so... All right, so here, I'm going to... Okay, let's run start. Does that work? Yes, it does. All right, so I'm going to now first create the variable. All right. And then second will be print variable, right? Where did it go? Print, and then with a bracket variable. Like that. La-di-da-di-da-da-da. Hello world. Okay, that's good. All right. Now, len variable. Can I just print it? I don't know. Let's see. Nope. How about this? Yep. Okay, so whatever I print has to be in brackets. All right. And I'll bet you this will work too. Let's try this. That's how I'm used to working with objects. Nope, doesn't like that. That's really annoying. Because it's supposed to be object-oriented. Oh well. Okay, variable upper, variable lower, etc. Count, L. Yeah. See there, this is the way I'm used to it. Variable upper, see? So like we'll come back in here. Right, instead of variable.len. I wonder why len is different like that. Variable upper. Right, so everything's in uppercase, and then if I did it in lowercase, everything's in lowercase, except the exclamation mark, which is the same in both upper and lowercase. Variable count L, etc. Okay. So, create a simple game. We jump immediately. Okay, so... Okay, Python pip. Now, as I remember, we're supposed to... well, okay, that's good enough. Let's see if we can come back here to TensorFlow now. Isn't that terrible? All right. Let's get that. All right. Okay. So now, install TensorFlow 2. So, requires pip version. So we need to upgrade pip. So let's do that. Oops, Control C. So we'll come back into here. Let's exit the Python interpreter. All right. So I remember making this bigger. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Later. Okay. So let's upgrade pip. Could not do. Oh, okay. Access is denied. All right, so I'm going to open up PowerShell and maybe run it as an admin. All right, here we go. Run as administrator. Yes. Okay. So I could have done it for the user only, but I decided to run it as an administrator. There's brilliant windows, eh? Default colors. Dark red on blue. Could not install packages due to an environment error. Access is denied. I'm running it as administrator. Huh. All right. Now I have no idea what happened there. Requirement already satisfied. Okay. So I have no idea what happened there. That's a bit too big. There we go. So, I don't know. Let's just assume it worked. Okay. Now, pip install TensorFlow. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, there's the other Python distribution. Right. So I knew that would create a problem. So why don't I go, I hope this doesn't break anything, but I'm going to go into C and Python and just delete all of that. It doesn't seem to have broken it. But now that means I'll only have one version of Python, which will be the one that's in E, maybe? Oh, I wonder where it put it. Crap. Jeez. Failed to write executor. What a mess. My goodness. The system cannot find the stuff. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to uninstall everything and then start from scratch. Okay. What a mess. All right. Is that still there? Yeah, that's still there. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's remove this. I am administrators. It's my own computer. Oh, goodness. All right. I hate Python. Okay, let's see. Idle in. Okay. Let's try doing it this way. Apps. Okay. Python. Okay. So we got 3 different things. Okay, so let's remove, uninstall. Uninstall. See, I see there's Python and then there's Python for Windows. Most people who do this stuff do it in Linux, and there are reasons for that. Okay. And let's get rid of this puppy too. Uninstall. Alright. That should have removed everything. Okay. Now, install Python. Windows 11. It's July. It's pretty recent. Okay. Wait, why am I going for the first links? It's tech decode tutorials. Piece of crap. Alright. Why not install WSL from the store and run Python? I don't know. Maybe I should. Okay. Yeah, it should work fine based on that little Reddit thread. So, okay. How to install Python 3 on Windows. Another one of these crap sites. La-di-da-di-da. Python for Windows. See, that's the problem, right? We get these stupid crap websites that are just, you know, they're just, well, they're crap websites. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. That's right. That's what led me to do this in the first place. Okay. So, what was that? Control, blah, blah, blah. P, Python, select interpreter. Okay, we're going to select that. Install Python. So let's close this. Right, install Python. There we go. Get. Okay. Install. Downloading again, just like before. So we've been at this now for a while. Don't know how long. Oh, 40 minutes. Haven't done a thing yet. What a nightmare. All right, I think we're ready. Developer tools. Okay. Okay, there's nothing more that we need here. All right. Install Python on select a Python, run and debug your Python file. We did that. Learn more. No, don't need to do more. Mark done. All right. Now, let's upgrade pip. Maybe I should do that as an administrator. So let's see now. Let's open up Windows PowerShell and run it as an admin. Okay, so upgrade pip. Pip is just, it's a package manager. So right, so there we go. And what it does is it's the thing that downloads and installs our packages for us. So I'm running this as an administrator. It'll run it for the entire system. Warning, you are using pip. Okay. Here we go. Upgrading via the... Well, I just ran that program. Let's try that. Oh, it's all... Okay. Let's try that. Copy all of that. And now we'll paste it. And let's try running it. Okay, let's test. Test pip install test. Oh, it's a program. I don't know how to test for it. God. All right. Let's move to the next step then, which is to try to install TensorFlow. I'll still, instead of trying to do it from this, I'll keep using that terminal. I think that might help. Okay, so pip install TensorFlow. So here I am. Oh, well. No. I'll just type it. Pip install TensorFlow. Read the pip install guide. I think we don't have pip anymore. It's part of the problem. Okay. Windows. Okay. Sure pip. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see what happens if I try that. Nope. All right. Control Z. Python. Ensure pip. Let's see what that does. So, oh boy. Okay, how about get pip? Py get pip py. It really doesn't want to copy the or let me do these, does it? There we go. Doesn't recognize py. Should recognize Python though. Can't open. Right. Download the script. Okay. Open with Visual Studio Code. Okay. Open. Okay, where is this? This is okay. Oh my goodness. File. Let's say just save it somewhere. File, save as. Still haven't done anything on AI yet. Let's just leave it up here. Save. Now, terminal. New terminal. All right. Let's go to E code project. LS. All right, there's my program. Now we're getting pip. Hopefully. All right. Still can't run. Okay. This is located here, which is not in the path. Goodness. Consider adding this directory to the path. Okay. Okay. So, path. Add to path Windows 11. Set environment variables. Okay, Windows R. And then sysdm.cpo. Windows R. So Windows key plus R. And then sysdm.pl. You can't see it there because it's under me, but there it is. Okay. And advanced. And environment variables. System variables. Edit. No. New. Variable name. Oh, wait, cancel. Environment variables. Path. Edit. New. Into the path it goes. Okay. Okay. Close that. Environmental variables have to be updated. So I have to close my PowerShell. Now I open my PowerShell. Run as admin. Pip. All right, I'm killing this. Maybe not yet. Confirm that Python is installed. Okay. Doesn't like that. Does like that. Okay. Get pip.py. Python get pip.py. All right. Now let's try typing pip. I don't understand why it won't upload. I think maybe the problem is that crappy, I'm calling it that now, Python for Windows that was uploaded by Visual Studio Code. So let's back out of all of this. There's idle Python 3.9. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to uninstall. I'm going to start all over again. Find a setting, apps and features, search apps, Python. I wonder if pip's in there. Nope. Python. Uninstall. All right. Let's go to the Python homepage. Okay, let's go to the downloads, Windows, Python 3.10. Okay, so that's new, but everything still should work. All right. Now we'll install it. Install now. Add to the path. Oh, I'd like to install it. Going back. Can I change that location? Okay, cancel. Okay, let's try that again. No, stupid. Downloads. Alright, here we go again. I want it to go. Well, let's leave it in C. It loves stuff in C. Everything. Okay. Let's make sure. Okay. Pi launcher for all users requires elevation. Okay. Install. Oh, here we go. I can change it. See, look at where it's going to install it. Users, Steven, app data, local programs. I'm going to change that. And I'm going to change it to E. Program files. Make new folder. Python 3.10. Install. For all users. All right. Everything. All right. Should put it in the path, so I shouldn't have to mess around with that. We could probably remove that other thing, but we'll leave it there for now. It's not going to slow anything down. It's at the bottom of the list. Setup was successful. All right. Disable path length limit. All right, let's allow that. Okay. That might have been the problem before even. Yeah. Okay, now let's launch a new instance of PowerShell. We'll run it as the administrator. Yes. Yep. Ah, that's much better. Now, let's come back here to TensorFlow. Install TensorFlow. Okay. All right. Okay. So pip is probably already all updated, but okay. Oh, this is... Okay, requires the latest pip. I probably have the latest pip, but let's do that anyways. Okay. Let's see. Don't like that it uninstalls one version before installing a new version. Could not reinstall packages due to something, something, something. Boy, that's annoying. Okay. Let's see what that actually said. Due to an OS access is denied. E program files. Scripts. PB. Yeah. With all those double slashes, it almost looks like an error, eh? And then crypts. That's a typo. Look at that. It's got to be scripts. Unless I accidentally deleted it just now. No. Well, I hope I haven't removed pip. Okay, it's still there. Let's just assume it's the latest version or something close to it. Ambiguous option. Oh, I see. Okay. Pip version is 21.3.1. And I need at least, doesn't say what I need at least. Okay. Let's try now installing TensorFlow and we'll see what happens. Same problem. No, it looks like a different. I really hate these errors, dark red on on blue. You just can't read them. So what I'm doing now is copying them and pasting them in here. Could not find a version. A version of what? No matching distribution found for Tensor. All right, so okay. TensorFlow only supports the 64-bit version of Python. Okay. Only supports Python 3.5 to 3.8, and I'm on Python 3.10. 3.10, in other words. My goodness. Alright, so actually I have to install Python 3.8. Okay. Let's go back to the Python page then. See, here's the problem right now. This is the sort of thing I run into. I've got Python 3.10 installed. It needs Python 3.8. If I install Python 3.8, now I've got two versions of Python. Really, what's supposed to happen is you use environments here or something like that. Crap. It's so annoying. Select Python. And that's why people use Anaconda, right? So you can install the different versions of Python. But let's see. All right, install different versions of Python. Okay. This is old, isn't it? Yeah, 10 years ago. Let's maybe limit that to this decade. Okay. You run idle with specific versions of idle, either by... Huh, okay. Let's try that. Idle. So what's that going to do? Okay. And it opens an idle shell. All right. Right, here we go. You can create multiple virtual environments and then activate according to your need. Boy, that's pretty slim pickings there. No. All right, Python versions. Okay, PyEnv is a tool for managing PyEnv global. Okay, installs every new Python into a separate version. Okay, that sounds good. If you're using Windows, check out PyEnv Windows. Oh, this looks really amateur. Okay. Anaconda, the world's most popular data science platform. All right, let's do it that way. All right, I'm going to cancel this. What I'm going to do is uninstall everything and then start over with Anaconda, which I've tried in the past. This is a mess. Just a mess.